subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Let's get Aiden.
What's up, Tariq?
Hey, how you doing, Aiden?
What's up, man? I just came home, had a couple of drinks, been on your space a few times. Probably won't remember because you always have a lot of people on here. But I just
Wait,
want to say, listen. I'm very pale. I got like super light eyes. People call me a vampire, and let me tell you, I have never, until like maybe the past couple of years, paid attention to like to skin color or anything else. Like I get along with guys or people in general that have a sense of humor, that are respectful with women, like shit like that.
yeah.
And this is and so like with you, I like jumping on your spaces every once in a while because you sound like intelligent, you sound well spoken, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know you,
Mm,
and I don't like whether you're black or white or anything else. I don't give a shit. You know, you're a smart guy, and it looks like from what I see superficially that you have a following, and it seems like a lot of people respect you and join your spaces. So
mm,
that's what I respect about you,
yeah.
just from a superficial level, because you and I have never hung out, right?
Right, right.
Right. So look, and by the way, this gentleman that was speaking about Turkey, I've been to Turkey. Istanbul's amazing. They have a lot of cats everywhere,
Oh, yeah. The
if I
coffee is good
recall.
out there. I love it out there. I had a great time.
Yeah, it's amazing. And Istanbul, by the way, if you really think about it, Istanbul, the conquering of Istanbul is what led the Islam to conquer parts of Europe.
Yeah.
So which is incredible. But look, listen, end of the day, I'm an American. Tariq, you're an American, all right?
Hmm.
Every American, despite your political beliefs or whatever the hell you believe, you're my brothers and my sisters, regardless. Okay, we have a lot of enemies that exist outside of our borders. I want to say the Chinese, and by the way, I respect the Chinese, I really do, and not in all aspects, but in some aspects, in the way they raise their kids, and they're very hard on them. Um, but end of the day, you and I, and we're all American. I really don't like, and again, I'm a white American, so I don't know if anyone has different experiences than myself. But end of the day, I respect and love every American as my brother and my sister, and I really don't like. I don't. How do I say this? I feel like this whole race thing is really a way to separate and divide our nation, and I don't know how to combat it. And when it comes to Black Americans, like Thomas Sowell is one of my heroes.
Hmm.
There are a lot of Black Americans that I love and respect, and I don't see them as Black. I just see them as intellectuals. I see them as intelligent people. I don't think of them as Black or white.
Now, why is
But
Thomas Sowell your hero?
he's intelligent. He's realistic. He sees things as they are. I love his book. Like I actually have this right by my. Actually, it's right here. Basic Economics is right on my bedside. You
So,
know,
out
and
of
they don't look
all
at
the
things based on race.
no, because almost every book that Thomas Sowell has written is race based. Almost every single one.
And what does he do in those books? What does he tell Black Americans? And I don't. But and again, by the way, I would never have said of Black Americans more than a couple of years ago. Because again, Americans are Americans to me.
Thomas Sowell don't write books for Black Americans. Black Americans don't get into Thomas Sowell's books.
But why not, Tariq?
His books are made for white people. And what Thomas Sowell,
Right.
his job is to regurgitate anti-Black talking points so that white supremacists can hide behind him and not be considered racist. That's his only job.
Okay, I just want to say from my personal experience, and again, I can't speak for everyone. I just speak from my personal life, right? Because I don't know what you've experienced in life. I don't know who you've encountered or anyone else has encountered. Okay, but I just like it. Just strikes me, and I might be wrong, but that's just what I see with patterns in society. That let's say guys with big gold and diamond chains are celebrated, but intellectuals are never mentioned. And maybe Thomas Sowell might not be an intellectual that you agree with, or you might think he's part of a whatever. But it's like, why isn't being an intellectual, being educated, why
What
isn't that celebrated? Or
what
maybe it is, but I might be wrong. But that's just what I see from a superficial perspective.
you're not Black society.
No, I'm not. That's why I say, I don't have those
Right?
experiences, so I can't speak for anyone else. I just speak from my personal
Went
observations in my life.
gold chain. You went right to a stereotype. That's not the representation of blackness. We do recognize black intellectualism. I'm a documentary filmmaker. I've had about what 9 or 10 best-selling documentary films with black intellectuals that are very popular that we've sold out movie theaters with. This whole thing that we don't like black intellectuals, that's not true whatsoever. Look at the space now. It's a couple of thousand people in here in the middle of the night. We do this every single night. We have intelligent conversations in here. We roast people and have fun too. But generally, we have intelligent conversations in here. We have scholars in here now. You understand? So we have intelligent conversations all the time. We have, and we praise intellectualism. Now, Thomas Sowell, that's a person who's basically a flunky for the white supremacists. So we don't get into him. Not that we don't like him because he's a quote intellectual. We don't really get into him because his arguments are in bad faith. His only job is to provide cover for white supremacists. So instead of them saying that black people are lazy and we ain't shit, no, Thomas Sowell said, you guys are like black rednecks, you know? And those are bad faith arguments. Thomas Sowell says things like slavery wasn't really about race. Do you believe that, by the way, Aiden? Do you believe slavery wasn't about race in America?
Well, I okay. You just said about slavery in America or slavery in general.
In America, slavery in America, because
Well, clearly, nobody in their right mind could deny that the overwhelming majority of slaves in the United States were brought in from Africa or sub-Saharan Africa per se. You cannot say that. Now,
and
slavery as a concept,
oh wait, well, hold on, let me correct you. There were some black people who'd been here on this land for thousands of years who were black aboriginals. That's why in many of those early slave laws, they said the people who are going to be enslaved are Negroes, mulattoes, and Indians. And some of those Indians were black people. But go ahead.
well, what I look, listen, in terms of slavery and subservience and dominating people who you believe are, let's say, from for any nation or any empire throughout history that are inferior to you, to be honest, man, the one thing that I've learned is that this is unfortunately part of of the Homo sapien, the tribalism of people. People in their communities always find themselves to be superior to anyone else, whether it's their neighbors, whether because they look different or talk different or have different beliefs. That is literally the nature of our species.
And nature also is to give compensatory justice to the wrongs because it's wrong. Wrong is wrong. When you do wrong things in a so-called civilized society, there has to be compensatory justice for it.
I don't think anybody in their right mind would disagree with you. Of
Right.
course, 100%.
Because yeah, don't say that that's just human nature as Homo sapiens. No, because it's something that people do, but it's not. You're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to compensate the victims of. You don't supposed to just and justify. You're not supposed to enslave people and sell their children and build up the wealth of a nation and not compensate the people and then make excuses as to why you shouldn't compensate them.
And I agree with you 100%,
But
100%. But also, if you're talking about slavery, slavery is still happening today in the U.S. and the West and around the world. Human trafficking is slavery. Child sex trafficking is slavery. In my opinion, all those people deserve capital punishment. Just so you know. So when I go back to human nature, it's almost like it's unavoidable as a
but
species.
but human trafficking today within the sex trafficking, that's not building the wealth of the nation. The United States government isn't sanctioning it. The US government sanctioned foundational Black Americans to be enslaved. That's different. They made it completely normal for everybody to participate in it. That's completely different from the sex trafficking and stuff that's going on today. We were uniquely targeted. It was a unique situation and it created unique wealth. That's why this country is so damn wealthy because we were exploited for so long for free, and all of our labor just generated wealth for white supremacists. And that money has been passed down and compounded and aggregated and built upon. And this is why there's so much vast wealth in this nation that we've been locked out of. And that's a problem, sir. And that has to be rectified. Would you not agree?
I do agree, and I want to ask you this question: how
Yeah.
do we get past, as a nation? Let's just say, as American people, how do we get past this whole race thing? What does it take? So let's say, like for you as an individual, because I've never, again, in my life, I've never distinguished people based on what they, their skin color. I distinguish people based, again, like I said earlier, their sense of humor, if they're respectful, how they treat women, how they treat you. These are the metrics that appeal to me, or that I look at when I'm engaging with an individual. But I've never looked at it, and for some reason, most of my life, a lot of my friends had been, and I didn't think of them that way, but I'll say it now. They've been Black Americans because we just got along. We shoot the shit. We have the same sense of humor. No, we don't give a fuck. We say what we want to say. So what does it
Now,
take to go past this point where we stop looking at race constantly and just unite as a nation?
I will tell you. Let me ask you this. George Floyd. Do you think George Floyd died of fentanyl or was he murdered?
To be honest with you, you're asking for an opinion. I don't have the exact details. I don't I don't think that idolizing George Floyd is the right move. But if he was murdered by anyone, I don't care,
If
but listen to me, anyone, whether it's a
slow down,
cop or anyone else, that individual who has caused
slow
harm
down,
deserves punishment.
slow down. I didn't say anything about idolizing him. I do not idolize George Floyd at all, sir. Was George Floyd murdered by Chavin or did he have an overdose?
To be frank, I don't know because I haven't looked into it in detail. Like I haven't really paid attention. I haven't looked into it, so I don't want to give an opinion
Have
based.
a good night. That's how we get rid of racism right there. We get white supremacist suspects the hell out of our mix. You see what I'm saying, family? This is a master class of learning how to deal with these white supremacist suspects. So you ask the right question, you'll get an idea where. And I looked at his page and he's praising Elon Musk and a whole bunch of stuff. And whenever they start praising Thomas Sowell, I'm giving y'all the clues to look for. You want to know a suspected white supremacist? Here's the clues to look for. If they praise Thomas Sowell, uh-oh, red flag. If they think that George Floyd died of fentanyl and they don't want to admit that that man was murdered, you're dealing with a white supremacist. You're dealing with a suspect. But yeah, family, white supremacy is very deceptive. They're very deceptive. See, and I wanted y'all to learn from that. See how he came in all nice, talking about all of his black friends? I done warned y'all about that. When they come in, hi, Tariq, they play good cop, bad cop on niggas because they know that Negroes are emotional. A lot of people, family, I done told you guys, I ain't about no damn emotions. I think with the military mindset, man, it's all business with me. It's all business. I ain't emotional. I ain't trying to get no hug. They know how to play on Negro sympathy. They know that there's a lot of emotionally damaged Negroes out here because white supremacy, it's with you. So they know how to go in and be nice and talk all sweet. Hi, buddy. Hi, Tariq. Hey, man, I love your space, dude. Listen, buddy, I don't see color, brother. I go bowling with my black friends and I eat barbecue with them and we smoke blunts and we play kickball in the park, dude. Got a bunch of black buddies. I don't see race. We're all one big happy family. We're all Americans, buddy. We all bleed the same blood, man. And I just want the race stuff to just go away, buddy. Just how can we all live as one people and eat rhubarb pie and drink Sunny Delight and go roller skating and just be buddies, dude? How can we get over race? So what do you think about Jordan Neely? Well, he deserved it, dude. Okay. Well, we can't get over race. We can't get over it. Can't get over it, buddy. Yep, you practicing racism right now. That little nice shit you doing, that ain't fooling me. See, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Family, people think that racism is a white supremacist neo-Nazi running around like they were running around in Cincinnati with swastikas. Those are white extremists. And you think if you ain't one of them, you ain't a white supremacist. See, that's the fake narrative. You think if you're not running around frothing at the mouth with swastikas, then you're one of the good guys. No. Remember, those guys frothing around with swastikas, they have police officers protecting them. They have the city protecting them. The white people working the administrative arm out there in Cincinnati, they're protecting them. The ones smiling in your face, they're protecting them. They all work together. You see, they all get on code with each other. Just like when Derek Chauvin killed George Floyd, kneeling on his knee. This caller here who loves everybody and he's don't see race. You ask him, was it a murder? I don't know. He's on code. He's on the white supremacist code. They protect each other. They look out for each other. I can't say it was murder, dude. It's an opinion, buddy. They get to talking in circles. That's a very dangerous white supremacist. Family, this guy Aiden who called up, that's the one you got to look out for. The neo-Nazis, yeah, we got them. Yeah, they run around acting the fool. You sock them out. You good. This one, oh, that's the one you got to watch out for. Those are the ones. Just because somebody's being nice, don't think that they're not practicing white supremacy. Dude, a white supremacist will lay up in bed with you. Family, the white supremacists will lay up in bed. Them white women will ride you left and right and be racist as hell. What's that football player? Have y'all heard the story? Some Negro football player, they found some tweets of his lady, his white girlfriend. They found some old tweets of her using the N-word all on Twitter. I forgot what the player's name is, but yeah, that's like a little controversy going on now. This dude has a white girlfriend. He's a ball player, professional athlete, and he got this snow bunny, and they done dug up her old tweets, and she's all N-word this, N-word that, and sitting up here with a soul pole all up in her cheeks right now. I can't think of the guy's name. Y'all know the guy's name? Raise your hand if you know the guy's name. Nick? But yeah, don't be fooled by that. Don't let them play good cop, bad cop. I don't play that. No, 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 no. Are you trying to produce justice? I ain't trying to get hugs. Are you trying to produce justice? That's all I want to know. 2 a.m. What's up, brother? 2 a.m. Hop on in here, man. 2 a.m. Right? Don't get your ass on here if you ain't gonna say nothing now. All right, let me get the black receipt in here real quick. Let me ask my brother. I know the black receipt probably knows who that ball player is. Black receipt, what's up, homie?
What's going on, Tariq?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing all right. The football player, Saquon Barkley.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Hey, you right about when you look into your past and you find your elders that done did great things. Cause I'm related to Solomon Sir Jones, the one who recorded the last images of Tulsa, Oklahoma before it got destroyed.
Oh yeah, he filmed all that stuff out there, right?
Yeah, yeah, he filmed that and he filmed a couple of movies too
Oh wow, yeah,
with Arthur with Michael Michaud,
yeah. I've seen,
with Oscar Michaud.
yes, I've seen a lot of his footage, but yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah, your phone connection is kind of bad, brother. Yeah, I've seen a lot of his footage, by the way. Okay. All right. How long? I've been on here for a long ass time. Time is it, man? Shit, my house is cold as hell, man. It's freezing in my damn house. Feel like a damn exorcist in this bitch. It's cold as hell in here. Okay, how long I been on here with y'all? Oh, I gotta go turn the heat on. I'm sitting up here with a damn blanket and some footies on. I'm cold as hell in my crib. All right, but let me get up out of here, man. Listen, go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Everybody give a contribution to the Hidden History Museum for Black History Month. You know what it is. Get the movie Microphone Check, the best hip hop documentary in the game at microphonecheck.com. Go to rootworkstyle.com. Get that Rootwork deodorant, the best deodorant in the game. Rootworkstyle.com, ladies and gentlemen. Um, all right, prayers up for our good brother ASAP Rocky so that he can win his case. We're rooting for our brother ASAP to win that case. So we're gonna put some good spirits on our brother. All right, I'm up out of here, guys. Y'all be good. Puppy Akute, Lola Vuve to the family. Peace.
You've heard the buzz. You've seen the media stories. Now experience the truth for yourself. Microphone Check, the critically acclaimed documentary uncovering the true origins of hip-hop. Available now on Blu-ray and streaming on Amazon Prime. Visit microphonecheck.com to learn more and get your copy today. Microphone Check, the story hip-hop was waiting for.